people who are evil in this life, in this dunya. But there's a huge possibility that these people could get better. Tonight, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam told us about the most evil people on the Day of Judgment. That means could not get any worse than that. These are the worst of people on the Day of Judgment in the sight of Allah Azza wa Jal. So we are discussing them today in order not to be among them tomorrow. First, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, the hadith is in Sahih Muslim, the worst of people in the sight of Allah is a person that had an intimacy with his wife and then he went out and spread the secrets that happened in the bedroom. He or she went out and spread the secrets that took place in that bedroom. My brothers and sisters, anything that happens between us and our spouses stays between us and our spouses. Can you handle being the worst person in the sight of Allah on the Day of Judgment? This is a relationship which Rasulullah ﷺ in another hadith considered as an act of worship, because you have gotten married and left the haram in order to avoid disobeying Allah Azza wa Jal. The relationship by itself between the spouses is an act of worship. We're supposed to be the best to our wives, and the wives supposed to be the best to their husbands. That relationship, that contract that we sign is the most important and sacred contract that we could ever sign. And whatever happens in the bedroom stays in the bedroom. The second kind of people. Hadith is in Bukhari and Muslim. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, the worst of people in the sight of Allah on the Day of Judgment are the people who have double faces. They appear to some people with one face and to others with another face. ذو الوجهين. Allahu Akbar. These are people in front of you. They love you, they care about you, and the minute you leave, they start making fun of you. These are people you have entrusted with your secrets, and the minute you leave, or when they are within another group, they expose your secrets. These are people who know that Brother A and Brother B do not talk to one another. They go to A and they say, I cannot believe what B has done to you. You do not deserve that. You are the best. And they go to B and they say the same thing. I cannot believe what A has done to you. You don't deserve such a treatment. These are people, Rasulullah named them, they have two faces. And they are from the worst people on the Day of Judgment. These are people who love to spread fitnas in communities. These are people who love to see families scatter. These are people who you look at them and you feel that you can trust them, and then you will be shocked to see that exactly the opposite was seen from them. So, this is a very dangerous, this shows clear hypocrisy, and they are among the worst of people on the Day of Judgment. The third kind of people. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, one time somebody knocked at his door. So he asked, who's by the door? And they mentioned someone's name, and he said, alayhi salatu wasalam, what an evil man that person is. Aisha radiallahu anha, she's the narrator of the hadith, she was surprised. And when the man walked in, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam treated him with the nicest and the most polite manner. So after he left, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Aisha said, Ya Rasulullah, when you found out that this man at the door, you said so and so, and the way you treated him was so kind. How come? He said, alayhi salatu wasalam, Ya Aisha, have you ever seen me speak bad or any kind of bad language, dirty language? Ya Aisha, and here's the shahid, the worst people on the sight of Allah on the day of resurrection are the people abandon to avoid their evil deeds. The worst of people are those who are abandoned by people because of their indecency, because of their action. You know that kind of person, you say, you just be quiet, don't say anything, he's gonna go crazy. You're always worried before you speak to them. You're always worried what they're going to say. They're gonna get angry. You're always worried about their reaction. The house is always shaking when that father comes to the house. The mother's making everybody quiet, be careful. Brother, sometimes you feel like, oh yeah, I am a lion in the house. Habibi, you are from the worst of people on the day of judgment. Everybody's scared from you. Everybody's scared from your anger, from your wrath, from your foul language. I'm not talking about the father that everybody loves and respects and they're quiet because he's here. No, I'm talking about everybody's scared because the way he reacts is irrational. That is from the worst of people on the day of judgment. Unfortunately, many of this kind of people, they find support from others. When the mother tells everybody to be quiet because the father is here, or the boss is here, the principal is here, shh, don't go, if you say this, what he's gonna do. By doing that, we are giving that person support to continue with his behavior. Any person who finds wins from a behavior continues with that behavior. He finds results. When I scream and yell, everybody listen. When I go to a gathering, I have to dominate. Nobody has to talk in my presence. Nobody can talk in my presence. So, everybody said, when he talks, they shake their head and they approve with everything because they're scared of his bad reaction, evil reaction. Subhanallah. So, and what makes it worse is that the terms we use for this kind of reaction, oh, he has a very strong character. By saying that he has a strong character, we have given him a title that he's proud of, and he's gonna continue and proceed to whatever he's doing because I have a strong character. Everybody fears me. No, you gotta tell him this is rude. The way you are speaking is rude. The way you face that issue is not right. Because you know how sometimes people tell you, listen, I am very blunt. I say it as it is. Listen, number one, we should, when we see something wrong, we should say something. But the truth does not have to be rude. It can be presented in a very gentle, kind manner. My brothers and sisters, our deen is the best deen. Our messenger is the best messenger. And our book is the best book. And the companions of Rasulullah ﷺ are the best of men after messengers. And still Allah told Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, لو كنت فظا غليظ القلب لانفضوا من حولك. Ya Muhammad, if you are harsh, if you are hard, they would leave you. Even though he was surrounded by perfection. So, having that kind of character, we have to think before we act. My brother, my sister, if you have that kind of character, pause, relax. You will be from the worst of people in the sight of Allah Azza wa Jal because of your harshness. You have a point, you can convey your point in a very gentle manner, in a very wise manner, in a manner that will bring a good and positive outcome. My brothers and sisters, we want to be from the best of people on the day of judgment. Imagine if people commit major sins, they will be punished on the Day of Judgment. How about the most evil of people? May Allah protect us in the dunya and in the akhirah. May Allah make us from the best in the dunya and in the akhirah. May Allah make our last deeds our best deeds and our last words, La ilaha illallah. Love you all for the sake of Allah.
Have you ever wished that there was a Muslim version of YouTube or Netflix? Well, we have created one. The One Islam TV app has no adverts and is safe to browse for your peace of mind. Watch hundreds of high-quality produced Islamic reminders, Quran videos, stories of the prophets, hot topic, debates, and so much more. 4 to 8 new videos are uploaded daily, inshallah. You can watch or listen to videos while your device is switched off. Watch videos on demand or download videos and watch offline. One Islam TV is 100% run and owned by Muslims, which means the small amount you pay for your subscription is a sadaqah jariyah, continuous charity for you, as we use the funds raised to continue producing more beneficial videos and reminders, inshallah. The One Islam TV app is now available on Apple devices, Apple TV, Android devices, Android TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku, so you can watch on most devices and smart TVs. Download now for a free 7-day trial. May Allah reward you for supporting our work.